Hello and welcome to another edition of GlamCare Academy. And today we're starting with a series I'm going to start doing, having people here on the channel. Like I promised before, I told you guys I was going to do that. Bring women, and maybe some men, but to talk about the experience and, powerful people in their niche, how they got started, why they're doing what they're doing, and what informs their decision and their journey so far doing their business. So today I am going to be with Ms.Patricia Hartfield. She is the CEO, owner, and president of Heri Bodies. So let's go ahead and bring her on without much further ado. So give me a minute. Trying to work this thing. So like I promised you guys, I have my good friend, Divalicious Quinn, a woman, who has power and walks in her power and empowers other women. She has so much to talk about, and she's going to be gracing this channel with her presence today. I want to welcome my good friend, Ms.Patricia Hartfield. How are you?
Hi, how you doing,
Amy? We're doing fine. We are doing fine. Me and my viewers, we are doing fine. And we're excited to have you here today, that you were able to take time out of your busy schedule. This woman is busy. So the fact that she could take time out to be here with us today, let us appreciate her, okay? Like I said, this is a powerful woman. She is the owner, CEO, president, okay, like I said, a powerful woman, of Heri Bodies. Is that Heri Bodies? Can you hear me?
Heri Detox Body, Heri Detox Studio. There you go.
Okay. Heri Detox Studio. So, what is Heri Detox Studio about? What is it? What do you do in your studio?
Well, I know that a lot of people, when they think of detoxing, they think of, oh my God, I have to go to the bathroom all the time. And stuff, and that is not the case with detoxing. Yes, you do go to the bathroom, but Heri Detox Studio is to teach people and show them that there's other methods of detoxing their bodies besides just drinking a tea or juice that will make you go potty all the time. So that's what Heri Detox Studio is all about, showing people different methods. That's what it's about.
Okay. Your audio kind of went sideways a little bit, but that's okay, because you're going to get a chance to talk about what is detox. Detox, everybody talks about detox. Like you said, people think, oh, it's just all about pooping, but there's more to it than that. What is detox? When people hear detox, what is it? What does it mean? What does it do to the body? Why do we need to detox?
Detoxing helps you as far as building up your immune system. It helps your lymphatic system. It also helps with your metabolism. It helps with energy levels. It helps you with better sleep. It helps you in so many other health and wellness benefits compared to just pooping all the time. Our body, we inhale a lot of our toxins, where the environment, the food we eat, the chemicals and stuff that we're touching in our homes, in your car, it's everywhere and stuff. So detoxing helps get rid of a lot of those toxins and stuff, not to cure you, because it's really to help you to feel better. And it is a lifestyle. Detoxing is not like a one-time thing and then, hey, poof, I feel better. No, detoxing is a lifestyle. It is where you do the detoxing methods, whether it's hot therapy, sauna therapy, vibration therapy, hot mud therapy, is different methods. Besides just detoxing, you have to exercise. You have to do portion control with eating. It's a whole lifestyle with detoxing besides just drinking tea or juice and you poop and that's it. It's more to that. So
That's very interesting. And one of the reasons that I'm actually, because I'm really interested in detoxing, because a lot of people don't, I think, do you think people not made, maybe there's not enough awareness out there about detoxing? Do you think we have that shortage of information out there?
Yes, I do. I truly do think that it's not enough information out there for detoxing. And really, it's not a lot of people that is doing it as a niche for a business and stuff for people to detox. Yes, you have the spa industry. Yes, you have the contouring industry. Yes, you have all these other industries, but detoxing ties in with all of that. And by not being implemented, you're shortening yourself and stuff to a better health. That's how I see that. So when you go for a massage, lymphatic massages are so awesome. I really must say that. Lymphatic massages are awesome. Those are definitely the ones that will give your lymphatic system the boost and energy that it needs to help you feel better. But yeah, I feel like it's not enough information out there dealing with detoxing. And my whole thing is about educating people about detoxing, along with providing the services and the care that they need so they can see the benefits.
Wonderful. And that's why I asked you that, because that's why I love this woman, because every time I talk to her, she is always talking about detoxing. And I'm like, I've got to bring her here. And so we can get the information out there so people know why detoxing is important. And like she said, it's more than just going to the bathroom and pooping. Okay, there's a science to it, and that's why you need to check out Ms. Hartfield, you know, because she's all about creating that awareness. So how can they, where can they get this information, your information? How can they reach you? Where can they get information?
And I'm so passionate about detoxing to where even my dog detoxes. My dog detoxes too and stuff. So even your fur babies and stuff can detox as well and stuff besides just an adult. But my dog detoxes as well. I provide her with her liver essential oil. I provide her with her milk thistle and stuff of that nature, because dogs, they're eating things out in the grass. At times they're eating the pooping, they're licking themselves, the food that they're eating, the environment they're inhaling and stuff. So I also detox my dogs, and the vet said that she's in good health. So she gets detoxed as well. Just like I detox and I educate everybody else, your fur babies can get detoxed too.
Let me tell you, I really love that. I mean, I'd actually asked, which I'm going to try to put your information down, you know, below and also on the screen if I can. I had asked you how people can reach you, but something you said is, and people don't think about this. This is great. I love you. I love you because you have so much information to give. Even our fur babies, do you all hear that? Even our pets who we love, everybody loves their pets, your dog, your cats, whatever pets you have in the house, also can and need to be detoxed. People don't think about this. They need this information. They need this. A lot of people don't know this. Oh my goodness.
They need to detox their fur babies, because you think about them kissing in on this person, licking this, eating the grass, eating the poop, eating this, licking themselves. You know, they need to detox as well.
Oh my goodness.
And I go to the natural pet store, their holistic store, and they provide me with what I need to have my fur baby detox. So she detoxes as well. Yes, she does.
Hey, y'all need to be talking to this lady. So I asked a question before, but I think is the audio, you know, maybe where you are, the network or what have you. How can they reach you? Is it on Facebook, Instagram? Where are you located? What essentially are you doing to get your information out?
Facebook under Heri, Heri, Blissful Bodies. That is my main way of reaching me to learn more about detoxing, because in that Facebook group, I educate you on different topics, detoxing, toxins, gut health, and stuff all tie in together because everything starts from your gut. So that is where I definitely educate everyone, is in that Facebook group of Heri, Heri, Blissful Bodies on Facebook.
But then you also have a studio. I mean, where are you?
My studio is in Palm Bay, Florida and stuff. So I am totally stoked about that. Totally stoked and stuff. So I am definitely moving forward to launching and beginning and doing a grand opening, preferably soon, but August 15th is when we officially launch and open and stuff, the Heri Detox Studio. So I'm totally stoked about it. I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly training for different things and enhancing everything. I'm also implementing chair fitness. I'm going to be getting certified in chair fitness. I'm getting certified in yoga nidra, all within the next 2-3 months. Because if I'm going to be educating people about detoxing, exercising, and meditation for brain health and everything else, I want to be able to implement everything so I can be a one-stop shop for everybody. So,
did I not tell you guys that I'm bringing you a powerful woman? This here is a powerful woman. Something you mentioned now, you know, this is why I love you. When you and I talked, and you talked about detox, which I'm big about, a lot of my audience or viewers know this. I'm big about detoxing. My clients even know that. I love, because it all starts with detoxing. You've got to declog your body. Now, the reason why I also love you is in you creating awareness and providing a service, you're being inclusive. You talked about chair fitness. Now, for someone like me who has to, manage a chronic pain that I've been dealing with from years of nursing, that's my badge of honor. What is chair fitness? Because anytime I think about chair, I'm like, oh, I don't have to do much work. Okay, I can probably utilize, because standing up for me, it's tedious and it hurts. So for someone like me who can't stand for long, like I think I mentioned to you, I also don't, I wanted to do yoga, but it wasn't, my body just couldn't take it. So please tell us, what is chair fitness? What is yoga nidra? Please.
Chair fitness is more like an aerobics, but you're sitting down and stuff. So that's how that goes. So I'm totally stoked. You can even do Zumba in a chair. And so yes, it just depends on the instructor. But my whole thing is chair fitness is more me, because I live with lupus for one. I deal with vertigo, so I cannot be standing up and I go, woo, that way with too many spins. And chair fitness, to me, I think I really do like it, because the simple fact that a lot of people, even disabled people, can be in their seats and they can do this. People that are special needs, have disabilities, senior citizens, a lot of people. And then too, a lot of people don't like going to the gym, but they will get into a group setting to do some chair fitness and some movement. So you can dance and move to some music and everything like that. And that is what I'm excited about, because I encourage people to not only detox, but to exercise as well. Yoga Nidra, I love Yoga Nidra because you're relaxed, you're on your mat. That also helps detox as far as your brain, your relaxation, your breathing and stuff, the proper way of breathing. So I'm implementing Yoga Nidra too as another way of detoxing your body, relaxing and things of that nature too. And my background being the medical field and wellness, all of this here just in channeling everything that I love to do anyway. So this is why I'm pursuing it.
Okay. So one thing I also want to ask you as a businesswoman, as a woman, not only because your experience, you and I have talked, you have this way of bringing people and you make stuff happen. You do. That's one of your strengths. You like to organize. You like to bring it. I know this lady, she's the lady, again, we're going to put her information, contact, and how you can get her. If you want to get stuff done, she said she's doing a grand opening. That's her forte. She knows how to get events done, speaking events. Actually, there's one she's inviting me to. Okay.
Yes.
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 And I'm really stoked.
I can't wait.
I can't wait too, because, but then this is what you do. You are that person who can get, you get people and things moving, and you have this, that is a power a lot of people don't have. People are looking for people to help them organize things. And that's something you do. What made you, out of all these things, because you have so many blessings. I like to call them blessings. You have so many blessings. What made you want to niche down to detox? Is it personal history? Is it health? Is it, I mean, what influenced you? Was it a job you did before? Why detox? Why go on? And people are doing, I don't know, body contouring, which there's nothing wrong with it. People are doing IV filtration, nutritional therapy. People are doing different types of things. Why? Because one thing when I started talking to you was I could feel the passion about detox. You talk about people need to detox. People need to detox. What informed that love for detox? What is it? Is it the way you were raised? Is it family? What?
Well, my background is the medical field and stuff, and health and wellness as well. But I also live with lupus SLE and diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and vertigo. So, but my biggest thing is that everything starts from the inside, internal. We always talk about exercise. We always talk about, it's always the physical realm of things. People are not too focused on the inner. And that's where everything happens, is the inner. You gotta think about all the medications that you're taking. One starts this, and then they give you another one for that and stuff. But then when I got diagnosed with lupus and I was networking, I met holistic people. And that was my thing. I met holistic people. And those people guided me, gave me things to read, things to do. So I started detoxing because that was one of the things, Patricia, you need to detox. Because I was on like 16 medications when I first got diagnosed with lupus. I was all over the place, mental and emotional. And their thing was, you need to detox. So I tried detoxing for 7 days. I started feeling better. So then I increased it to 14. And then I was like, oh my God, this here helps between me detoxing, walking, doing yoga back then, me exercising religiously. And I was like, oh, this is a lifestyle. This here is not just take the tea and then poof, things happen. Everything coordinates. So after that, I started getting into that. I ended up getting off all my medication, no longer taking 16 pills, which was embarrassing to my daughters, by the way, me lugging 16 pills everywhere we went so that I can take it with food and stuff. And that's where I'm like, yeah, this here's the way that I want to start living my life. Meditation helped. It kept me serene. It kept me calm. It kept me more holistic and more focused, more clarity. That is where my whole thing started with the detoxing, was because of, from 2011 up until now, I was always naturally, holistically, organically as possible with everything that I wanted to do. And that's how I started with the detoxing.
Right.
So, yeah.
So for people, I mean, this is interesting. And I'm just so glad I was able to bring you so you can talk about this, because detox is not something people talk about. You know, you go to the doctors, you go to the, you know, your personal doctor, or you go to the hospital or wherever. The first thing is they're putting you on pills. you know, and we've been hearing over the years that pills is not the way to go, because you take this pill, it has side effects, and then you have to take another set of medicine to deal with the side effects, and it just keeps going on and on and on. I mean, it's not the first time I've heard people talk about going the natural way or the holistic way, but she just shared with us since 2011, you know, you have been trying to leave the so-called, again, I'm not, you'll need to understand me, I'm not writing off doctors or their medicines, what have you. I mean, they have their place. But my thing is, there is also a need to look at alternative type healing, you know. Detox is big. For someone, it is big. It is big. And that's why I really wanted to bring you on here, because you're someone who believes in detoxing as much as I do. I am so big on it, because being in this industry, you know, the aesthetic industry, the health and wellness and well-being and alternative type healing and lifestyle, is opening me up, you know, to things I've heard about before. But when you're in nursing, you're working with doctors, it's medication. You know what I mean? So I'm just so grateful you sharing your experience, you know, how you've been able to deal and to manage, you know, the diagnosis you're given of lupus, SLE, you have type 2, and there was something else you said, but you're managing these things with detoxing, right?
Yes, because if you're going to be taking medication, which I have no objection, because some people do need it, and that's understandable. But at the same time, do something extra so that you can feel better besides just popping pills and stuff. Implement your detoxing and self-cleansing. Implement some exercise. Implement some portion control eating. Implement little things extra on top of it and stuff, if you have to and need to take your medications, which a lot of people do. But at the same time, implement some holistic things with it. Just don't stick with that. Stay there in that place, in that space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I told my nutrition coach that, she was like, well, you can't eat spaghetti. And I was like, no, I need my spaghetti, you know? So I was like, I need my spaghetti, I'm sorry. And she's like, okay, portion control. So I have to portion control. She's like, throw a vegetable with it. So now I have to eat my spaghetti with me, some vegetables and stuff, in order to implement a little healthiness there, you know? So it's just baby steps and little things here and little things there that all adds up, and you will feel a lot better. It's just baby steps and little changes. That's it. Nothing huge. Just something small, and it works.
Yeah, I totally agree there, because like when I tell my clients, you know, they're like, oh, I'm not supposed to eat this, I'm not supposed to take them. Like, it's about quality of life. I'm not asking you to deny yourself. You just need to be able to have a measure of control. And what is detoxing? Again, is taking those toxins out. So even when you put little naughty things in you, you detox them out, right? And again, portion.
That's it.
Yes. So we are eating spaghetti, like I'm having spaghetti this evening. Thank you very much.
Throw a vegetable with it.
Throw in some vegetables. That's the trick, guys. You know, have the spaghetti, have the pasta, but throw in some vegetables. You know, that's good. That's good. Something I want to ask you, as a businesswoman, what are some of the challenges that you face as a businesswoman? You know, starting a business, you've run businesses, I know you have. What are those challenges for someone watching now this channel? One of the things we do is people are following me as I'm starting, you know, I started with a side hustle, and now it's my main hustle, because I essentially just stopped my main job last year. So what are those challenges that you have seen, and how to circumvent them, especially for young people coming up, or some people who've been in business? What are the challenges, and how have you been able to circumvent them?
The main challenge is trying to have a 9 to 5 or part-time job and do your hustle at the same time. And so you need energy for that. So for the last 4 years, it's been a challenge for me because the fact that I have to do work, I work with the school board, and at the same time trying to build a business and still have energy for that family life, fur baby life. So it's like you're multiple people trying to do everything. And the way to circumvent that is by being consistent. And so being consistent is the key to having that lifestyle, being a business person. And so you can't to me, you can't juggle both. It's going to be one or the other. And some people have to do both, but everybody that I talk to, they're like, we're doing the business part and they do it late at night, their side hustle. But at one point they get to where they don't build it enough to where they just do their hustle full time.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at, is trying to do that. And at the same time, I done gave myself a deadline. January, I'm over with that. I told my husband this is more of the entrepreneur blood. Not a 9 to 5. And so some people, and a lot of people aren't cut out to be entrepreneurs, you know, and I just read about that. A lot of people aren't cut out to be entrepreneurs. A lot of them are good with where they are, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for us who are used to being entrepreneurs, hustling, making the money, making people feel better, making people smile, and stuff, that's where we're at, you know, and trying to go back to a 9 to 5 is kind of hard. It really is. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
It is hard. It is hard. Now, one thing that I do struggle with for me is when I was doing this part-time, because I was constantly in front of people. Okay, I was in front of my colleagues, families of clients or patients. Then when I was teaching, I had my students. And so I was constantly in front of people so I could tell them about what I was doing. You know,
Right.
so marketing or advertisement was easy. To me, it wasn't so much of a struggle. I mean, it was just putting the word there. I had wanted any, oh, now say me, we'll do this for you. Oh, yeah, that and that. Now that I'm doing this full time, one of the things that I do struggle with, and I find challenging, is putting the word out. You know, the marketing part of it, the advertising. You know, how do you get information out? How do you let people know what you're doing? How do you let people know about your business? You are in the business because the niche you're in, not a lot of people know about it. Not a lot of people, and even if they've heard about it, they're not, it's either they're very skeptical, like, oh, please. Yeah, detoxing, I can do it myself. How do you get your information out?
Well, my information goes out mainly social media. I just love Facebook. I'm just a Facebook person. But also, if people put things into the Chamber of Commerce, they will learn that the Chamber of Commerce and stuff they only allow one business per business. So if I'm doing detoxing and another person comes up and wants to do detoxing, they're like, nope, we already got a detox person. So they don't have.
Please repeat that because I did not know that.
Yeah, they don't have like 2 plumbers, 2 AC people, 2 this, 2. No. And I used to be with the Chamber of Commerce here in my community.
I need to run to my chamber.
So it's one business per person. Yes. And they advertise you, they share your information, they even help you put your grand opening and red ribbon cutting together. They do all that stuff. So Chamber of Commerce is definitely place to channel in to advertise and promote your business. Community magazines is another one and stuff, because we have one here, that's Spotlight, and it goes everywhere in our county pretty much. So that's another way of getting your business out.
I didn't even know. Oh my God, thank God we're recording this. I did not know this. No, I learned, I love it. We learn every day. Oh my God, I've been dragging my feet get into the Chamber of Commerce. Please go on. Sorry, I didn't.
Yes, Chamber of Commerce is like the place to go. Oh, that is okay. But yeah, Chamber of Commerce is the way to go. And that's what also built me up. Networking, getting out there, meeting other people, going to networking events, sharing what you do. Meetup.com is another one. You can even put your own things together in your community, a luncheon or whatever, and share what you do. And so it's different ways that you can get your business out there. And I used to channel them all. Anybody that'll listen to me, yeah. I had recruited my family. I go to parking lots and just hand out my business cards, hand out postcards, hand out flyers, just so that you know, hey, I'm here. So it's just different ways besides word of mouth, that you can get your business out there. Yep.
Oh, it's definitely bringing you back. So we can just talk about marketing and grassroots marketing, because that is great. A lot of people don't know that. I didn't know that with the Chamber of Commerce. I didn't even know. And I've been dragging my feet because in my town here, I think at the time, I think they were closed for something. They didn't have a press. I don't know what it was. But I'm certainly not dragging my feet anymore. I'm going to go, because I do know they can help you with grand opening and all that. I knew all that. But I didn't even know they protect and, kind of give you that space to grow.
Yeah.
And at least until you're on your feet before you can have that kind of competition. And there's nothing wrong with competition, but I love the fact that they're protective of your business, if someone.
Yeah, you don't see two Mary Kay people, two Avon people, two plumbing, two this, two.
Oh, wow.
They solely gear one person per industry.
Interesting. And then you talked about the community magazine.
Yeah, we have community magazines. A lot of places have community magazines and stuff. You just pick up one, contact them. You can pay for your size ads or whatever and stuff. Get the word out. If you want a full page, you want just a business card size and stuff. And that's another way. Besides just gearing everything towards online,
I know.
Focus on offline, because not everybody is online. You can have a lot of senior citizens and stuff. They're not online. They're offline. They'll pick up a magazine. They'll pick up this little brochure. They'll pick up that. That's another way of you getting business, by focusing on just not one channel, but offline also. So I always did both and stuff to make sure that I bring awareness to, hey, I'm here, and to get business.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So as we're talking, I actually had questions. A question came in. Because I asked some of my students to watch. And one of the things that the question here is detox. The reason why they don't detox is because, again, I'm paraphrasing this, is that detoxing is very, detoxing is very expensive. People talk about wanting people to eat healthy, but healthy foods are expensive, like wholesale and other places that sell healthy type stuff, organic type stuff. Because when people think detox, they're thinking organic, they're thinking. So if you could answer that, what do you say to people who say detox?
Yes, I totally agree. Eating healthy is definitely expensive and stuff. That I do agree 100%. And stuff. But at the same time, that is why you implement little things like your vegetable, like your fruits, different things like that to help you with the detoxing, with eating healthy. As far as detoxing goes, detoxing is based on who you go to be honest with you. Detoxing can be expensive, and it's all about what you're looking for as far as detoxing is concerned. As far as with me, I offer the sauna therapy, the hot therapy, and things like that. So I make it a little affordable for people. I offer little bundle packages, community packages, and things like that. But when it comes to detoxing, it just depends on where you go, as far as it can be expensive. But as far as eating healthy wise, it can be expensive. It can be. But that's why it's important to implement a vegetable, some fruit, and stuff of that nature to help you eat and be nutritiously healthy.
Yeah, yeah. That's a big thing, because I know people do, yeah, is that whole organic thing, like, I have a friend who, because I do juice, I love,
Juicing is good too.
yeah, I love to juice smoothie. I try again, when you live with pain or live with some kind of chronic thing, you're just gonna, that's when, you have to make those choices. And I do remember a friend saying, no, 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 she used to juice, but she doesn't juice anymore because she couldn't juice organic stuff. So is it only organic stuff that you can juice?
Oh.
My question is, so I had a friend, not have, I do have a friend, and she's like, oh no, I don't juice anymore, because they always want you to juice organic produce, organic products. I'm not doing that. That's too expensive for me, so I don't juice anymore. What do you say to people like that? So my question was, I mean, I have juiced non-organic produce. I mean, is that a bad thing?
A lot of people probably do juice and don't use organic things because they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the education comes in.
Oh, so I'm doing it. So I'm doing it wrong then, because I have been known. I have been known. Now I do predominantly organic because there's a farmer's market, because my daughter is big on organic stuff. So she should not even hear me say this or even know that I'm going to be doing anything not organic. But what I'm saying is, but it's a thing. My friend is like, I juiced and did all that. No, it's too expensive. I don't, I can't juice non-organic stuff. So you're one of those who thinks if it's not organic, you can't. Okay. We're just gonna keep it at that. Don't do what I did.
There you go.
I'm not gonna lie. I have been known to. And I was definitely reprimanded by my boss, my daughter, like, what? What is that? You don't do that. I'm like, okay, whatever, but Ms. Hartfield is also telling me not to do that. So
no.
Not doing that.
And a lot of people can't detox either, like if they have IBS and things like that, because some people health conditions prevent them from also detoxing.
Right.
So that is where if you cannot detox, then implement something healthy into your system and stuff. Because a lot of people aren't, they can't because of their illnesses and things like that. So not everybody can detox, so that's why with the sauna blanket type of thing that I offer and everything, not everybody can get it because of their internal issues and illness. So that's why I go to the hot therapy and stuff. And that's not with the machine, that's not with none of that. So that's why I have that as an alternative and stuff, to be able to still give people some form of detoxing, but because of their illness and everything else, they can't have this, but they can't have this. So that's another reason why I do what I do. We try to find an alternative, because not one size fits all. You know what I mean?
Please tell
So you
them.
have to find out. Yeah.
One size doesn't fit all. Okay. Just because Angela got it doesn't mean Jennifer can get it. Okay. Please tell them.
That's it.
No, it's true. People are like, oh, my friend did this. That's your friend. First of all, you don't know your friend's medical history. So certain things that your friend do, it doesn't mean you can't do it. Wow, I'm loving you being here. Again, if you're just, I don't know, maybe you're watching this video and you didn't catch it in the beginning, but I'm talking to the powerful CEO of Heri Detox Studio.
There we go.
Hello, I got it. Okay? Yeah. I do. And on her Facebook is known as Heri Blissful Bodies.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what it was. I was using the Facebook page. So she has a Facebook page. I'm going to put her information down. Again, she's all about detoxing. And like she mentioned to you guys, this detoxing and alternative type healing and detoxing the body from the internal to the external was informed by her personal experience, she has been diagnosed with lupus, SLE. She has other chronic conditions. And then she had like 16 pills that she was carrying around,
Yes,
embarrassing her
Lord.
girls all over the place. Like, Mom, really? I'm just going to bring her all these different pills. And Mom was
And they
like,
were so embarrassed.
I can imagine. That must have been.
It totally was an experience. And the only way that I managed that is when I got my fur baby at 2 months old. And now she's 8. So it's been an experience. And my mom, she is awesome. She is a hustler too, because she was a single mom. She always worked, had a 9 to 5, but at the same time, she hustled her income tax business on the side, her Avon on the side. And so I also get that entrepreneur thing from her too. So it is her fault.
Mom, it's good. The entrepreneur spirit is really good. It's nice. You need to have different streams of income. That is good. I love, one thing I was telling you is on Facebook, I love Ms.Patricia Hartfield. One thing she loves to do, she not only, yes, she's all about detox and, alternative type healing, but she's also about empowering people, just putting good feelings out there. You have different lovely posts that are just so empowering. They're just so inspiring. And you just, those things, I love them. And I know I'm not the only one, but I just want to say thank you for doing those things. Every time I see it, I'm like, yeah, I love it. Because again, you never know. People say smile because you don't know who's down or is feeling low or what have you.
Yeah.
Those you have lovely, lovely, inspiring quotes. She's talking about detox, why you need to do so. If you need more information, you can go ahead and DM her. I'm going to put her information down there. But Ms. Hartfield, thank you so much. We're going to have you back.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we are definitely going to have you back because you have so much to talk about. There's a lot of misinformation and not enough information about detoxing, and I told you that there's a lot people don't know, oh, there's another, because I told people I was going to have you on today. So there's another question that just popped up. Oh, okay. I tell you, some of my students, y'all do too much sometimes. Okay, this one is like, where is she in Ohio? No, she's not in Ohio. I know. I wish she was in Ohio with me. No, she's not.
I'm in Florida.
Yes, tell us where you are and yes, where are you, ma'am?
I'm originally from Fort Lauderdale, but I transitioned to Palm Bay and Melbourne, Florida area. Okay. So this is where I am. I have had people come from Daytona to get my service. I just recently had someone else ask me, was I in Apopka, so Florida. So I'm like, no. My husband's like, we're willing to travel. And I was like, let me get there first, But yeah, so I'm getting people from different areas that is asking me where I am. Am I in their area? So thank you.
Yeah. Where is she from? Anyway, so that, and eventually, yeah, I've told her too. I'm like, oh, I wish we were in the same state. It was so lovely. She's in Florida, in Melbourne, Florida, and we're gonna leave her details down there, her Facebook, how to reach her. She answers questions,
Yes, I do.
She
gladly answer questions.
Yes, you heard that. She's all about putting the information out there. We've got to let people know. For me, especially women don't detox. We just don't. Now, I'm not saying men do, but let's even start with just our community, our women. Let's just do our women, okay? Let's do our women.
Just the women.
Yeah, let's just do our women. Now, men, we're not shunning you. We're not man bashing. No. Well, let's just start with our women, Women, please, we need to detox. There's just so many mental and physical things that we just latch on and it's weighing us down. You get, we're getting headaches and what have you. It's all linked to what's inside of us. So let's try and get those things. Yeah.
That's it.
So what is your, I was going to say, what's your last word, but I just want to quickly ask you this. You already talked about it, you kind of touched it, but do you, what do you think about women being in business?
What do I think about women being in business?
Yes, what do you think
Oh.
about women supporting other women? I think that's where I'm going with this.
I love the fact that women support other women.
Say that again.
I love the fact that women support other women. I think that is definitely needed these days. I really, really do think that's well needed these days. You can support women in providing resources, promoting their businesses, sharing it with others, talking about them. It's different ways that you can support women, even do an event together with them, pass out some of their information. And that is my biggest thing. That's why I'm always sharing on Facebook other people's businesses and this.
Yeah, I'm all about that. I'm all about support networking.
Supporting is definitely, and I think it can grow and expand if every woman believes and does that, is to support each other. I think it's huge. And we need that these days, the way that things are happening. So yeah, I really do think that supporting each other is huge.
Yeah, that what she said right there. I totally believe you. Women, we need to help each other. We really do. We do.
And connecting is definitely important too. My previous business, I know a lot of people put networking things together like once a month. I just always felt that women need more of a connection besides just once a month. So I was the one that always would put 5 events together.
5 events. I told you guys about her. I told you guys about her.
Okay. And so to where women can connect and socialize and things of that nature. And I think that we need more than just once a month to get together to do things. I think that it should be more of on a consistent basis. So I was that guilty person that always 5 events here, 3 events there, doing something to have women to come together and start to connect.
That's lovely. Thank you so much. I've learned a lot from you today. Chamber of Commerce, here I come.
I was going to say that.
Here I come. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was lovely. And I know you're going to be back because we're just going to have a niche where we're going to talk about ways to market that doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. So I'm going to bring you back so we can talk about that. But thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule and coming to GlamCare Academy and, just sharing your knowledge with us. Detox is important. It
definitely is.
Let's start incorporating that into our lifestyle. It is part of our lifestyle change, like she said, you can eat pasta, put a little vegetables in it.
Yes, exactly.
That is lovely. That is lovely. Thank you so much. And so any last words? What do you want to tell our viewers? What do you want?
GlamCare Academy is awesome.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I do. You know how you just meet some people and you just hit it up.
Yes,
you hit it up.
And I love that.
And
you're that person. You're that person.
You are too. You are. So, but thank you for doing this. Thank you for blessing.
Thank you for having me and getting me out my comfort zone.
Yes.
You're guilty of that.
Yes, we're pulling her out of it. Yes, definitely. Yes, we're doing that too. So, but again, like
thank
I told you guys, sure, thank you, ma'am. And like I told you guys, she is going to be back because she has a lot to talk about marketing, and you all know in this channel that is a big thing we talk about because there are people who struggle like me too, trying to get the word out there. I live in a small town and it can be challenging to get the word out there, to get people to come to you, especially when sometimes the services you're offering is like, huh?
Exactly. Like, what?
So
what are you doing? Yeah.
So thank you. I totally appreciate you. And you be safe and be healthy. And
You too.
God bless you. I love you. Mwah.
I love you too. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
woman.
Thank you.